everyone, thanks for joining us for today's QuaranTALE. I'm Miss Holly and we are going to be reading all this week. Our theme is going to be our childhood favorite stories. So I brought one of my childhood favorites, The Monster at the End of This Book. This is a pretty cool book because the main character Grover here, he actually talks to us, the reader, throughout the book. So he's even doing it right here on the very first page. He's waving to us going, "Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody." So we'll have to watch for that throughout. We also see that Grover's a little bit scared. Have you ever been afraid of anything? I get a little bit afraid of heights. I don't like being up places that are very tall. So we'll see what happens. But this is The Monster at the End of This Book, starring lovable, furry old Grover. Hello, everybody. The Monster at the End of This Book, written by John Stone and illustrated by Michael Smolin, and we're reading it with permission from Golden Book Publishing. This is a very dull page. What is on the next page? What did that say? On the first page, what did that say? Did it say there'll be a monster at the end of this book? Monster at the end of this book? Yeah, that's what it said. Yep, it did. Oh, I'm so scared of monsters. Shh. Listen, I have an idea. If you do not turn any pages, we'll never get to the end of this book. And that's good because there's a monster at the end of this book. So please don't turn the page. Well, we gotta turn the page, right? We gotta know what happens, right? You turn the page. Maybe you do not understand. You see, turning pages will bring us to the end of this book. And there's a monster at the end of this book. This will stop you from turning pages. See, I'm tying the pages together so you cannot. Look at Grover. He's got all the ropes. His arms are all twisted up. He's tying all the pages together so he can't turn the page. Pretty smart, huh? You turned another page. You don't know what you're doing to me. Now stop turning pages. Look, there's our rope that we broke through. There. I, Grover, am nailing this page to the next one. So that way you'll not be able to turn it and will not get any closer to the monster at the end of this book. Look, he's got his nails and hammer. He's hammering up the wood. It's going bonk, clonk, bang, bam. He's hammering these really good so we can't turn the page. All right, all right, all right. Do you know that every time you turn another page, you not only get us closer to the monster at the end of this book, but you make a terrible mess? This will stop you from turning pages. A heavy, thick, solid, strong brick wall. I would just like to see you try to turn this page. It's got a nice brick wall. The bricks are all the way up to his nose. Working away. Do you know that you are very strong? It's the big crumbled mess of bricks. We are pretty strong, right? Let's see your strong arm. Nice. The next page is the end of this book. And there's a monster at the end of this book. Oh, I'm so scared. Please don't turn the page. Please, please, please. Oh, poor Grover. But we gotta turn the page. We can't end it. We have to know the end of the book. Well, look at that. This is the end of the book, and the only one here is me. I, lovable, furry old Grover, am the monster at the end of this book. Grover was the monster the whole time. And you were so scared. Grover was a scaredy cat, right? The end. I told you and I told you there was nothing to be afraid of. Oh, I am so embarrassed. Thanks for reading the monster at the end of this book with me. Sometimes things can seem a lot scarier in your head, but whenever you go to face them, like sometimes I'm afraid of heights, but if I just go ahead and climb that big ladder, it's not nearly as scary as I think. And that's kind of what happened to Grover. Once he faced the end, it turned out it was him the whole time. Silly Grover. Well, thanks for joining us for this. Miss Lacey and Miss Rachel are going to have some of their childhood favorite books all the rest of this week.